Right now, Maine Democrats are in a panic, focusing on replacing their Oyster Gruppenführer candidate for U.S. Senate. The controversy surrounding their candidate selection should not be a surprise. The collapse of that campaign is simply the latest example of a political party that demands the public's trust while repeatedly resisting accountability. For years, elected Democrats in Maine have put partisanship and radical ideology ahead of the people that they were elected to serve. Whether they're selecting candidates, spending taxpayer money, or managing state government, the pattern is the same. Ignore the warning signs, excuse the failures, and expect Maine people to pay the price. Hello, this is Senate Republican Leader Trey Stewart of Augusta County with this week's Republican Address. On Wednesday, July 29th, the general effective date arrives for non-emergency legislation passed during the second regular session of the 132nd legislature. What does that mean for Maine people? It means the bill for another legislative session of brazen Democrat partisanship is coming due. Mainers can expect more taxes, more regulations, and more taxpayer money directed toward well-connected nonprofits, advocacy organizations, and governmental programs that fail to deliver meaningful results for the people that are in fact paying the bills. Democrats measure compassion by how much government spends. Republicans measure it by whether people are actually helped. Democrats measure success by how many programs they create. Republicans measure it by whether families can afford to live here, whether students are learning, and whether taxpayers are treated with respect. That is the difference between our two parties in Augusta. As I have said before, legislative Democrats want to be both the arsonists and the firefighters. They create a crisis through years of poor management, misplaced priorities, and refusal to demand accountability, and then they present themselves as saviors, offering more government programs funded by the same working middle-class Mainers who are already struggling to keep up. Republicans offer a different path. We believe that hard work should be rewarded, not punished. We believe families should keep more of what they earn. We believe government should live within its means, protect the vulnerable, and answer to the taxpayers who fund it. We believe Maine can be a place where young people stay, businesses grow, and families build secure futures. We believe our schools can succeed, our communities can thrive, and trust in state government can be restored. Maine's problems are real, but they are not permanent. With accountability, responsible budgeting, and faith in Maine people, we can turn the page on one-party rule and begin to build a stronger, more affordable, and more hopeful Maine. So while Democrats are focused on replacing their Nazi oystermen, Republicans will continue working towards solutions for Maine's families. Our best days are still ahead of us, and we are ready to lead the way. Thank you for listening.